Hello again, and welcome back to the card mat. Minus a card. Playing with my deck for about 5 minutes and I came up with this. Now, I'm not saying it's an original, it's probably out there somewhere in some format. Almost definitely is. It's very easy, I came up with it in 5 minutes. Right, the packet can be shuffled until you're certain the packet is, well, shuffled. Once it's shuffled, have your spectators select a card. They take that one. I don't care. They've picked the Jack of Spades, and I still don't care. The Jack of Spades will then go into the middle of the packet and get itself, well, lost in the middle of the packet. So we've lost your Jack of Spades somewhere inside the middle of this little packet. One of them and one of them, and then one of them, and we'll see that there's a facing down card amongst all of these facing up ones, and it just happens to be, well, I still don't care, it's your Jack of Spades. And there you go. Now you can see why it only took 5 minutes to come up with. Yeah, pretty lame, but the move in it I think is dynamite. I do. And again, I don't know if this move is already out there. It's just a different way of turning the card over instead of doing it in your palm that way. You know that one. This is doing it, and it looks more one-handed because you're just going to use your fingers just to pull that card into your hand as you come in and grab hold of that packet, and you're just basically sliding that card back around the packet and straight up underneath your fingers, and your hands down like that, and then you just pull it up with your fingers as you pull that hand around to square everything up, and you've gone and done it. You turned the card over. It's on the bottom. You just grab it with all your 4 fingers and pull it slightly into your hand. Grab that. Bend the card around underneath. Oops, nearly dropped my cards. Pull it straight. Get in and square up. And job, as they say, is a good one. Yeah. So, there. Obviously the effect. Yeah, they've picked the card. You got it to the bottom. And you've done your little have a boo bar to get the packet turned over, and then you just give it a cut or a pass. Do a turnover pass. Cut the packet with hay, get the packet turned over, do your little magic, whatever you're doing. Spread the packet, and in the middle, well, it obviously was their card. I know we didn't see it, but it's the only one which is facing up, so it had to be. Yeah, and there we go. So if you didn't like that effect, at least you might like the move, which I think is pretty dynamite. I do. I think it is red hot. It's a very nice move. As I say, I don't know if this is an original move for turning a card over. I haven't seen it. If you have, let me know. Hold it in your hand. You just get in hold, you're pulling over, you're turning the packet, you're squaring up, and you've gone and done it again. Anyway, I am going to shut my face and get off now. I do hope you enjoyed it. As I've said all of that, I'm going to just go. Right, some of you have realised this video is going on a little bit longer than what you thought it was once the credits had come up at the end. Yeah, well, I just wanted, a move is supposed to emulate a move, and what this is supposed to emulate is you got hold of the packet in your hand, and you just get in the packet and turning it over to get hold of it facing up into the hand. So you got the packet, you just grabbing hold of it, turning your hand and grabbing hold of it in that hand. But what you're actually doing is getting hold of the packet in that hand, turning it over, grabbing it into that hand, and that card's gone down there facing in the opposite direction. Right, that's what it's supposed to emulate anyway. And I was thinking about the little trick as well. Another way to make this really implausible for your spectator. You pick the card, you've worked it down to the bottom, you get in the packet, you're turning it over into this hand, you see, so somewhere in this packet is your card. Get to this point and cull the bottom card out along the bottom of the packet. Close up so it goes into the packet as you keep spreading. One of these is your card. Now you can reveal this any way you want to. Do it like that, and there's a card. I think a nice fun way, yeah, and don't tell everybody about this one, but a nice fun way. I'm going to try and see if I can find your card. Turn the packet up towards them. Right, don't tell me what your card is, but I'm going to have a look and see if I can see I think I know what your card is. You could have had a glimpse of it a bit earlier on. I know what your card is. Your card is the Queen of Spades. I'm now looking through the packet for the Queen of Spades. I haven't seen the Queen of Spades up to now. I don't know why I haven't seen the Queen of Spades up to now, but I certainly haven't seen the Queen of Spades up to now. Your card, the Queen of Spades, and I can't find it in this packet. I wonder why. Well, you get the idea. I bored that one to death, but you get the idea. Yeah, so they're actually going to see as you're going through the packet, and they're going to wonder, well, first off, how did you do that? Yeah, and probably second, and again, how did you do that? That was in the middle, facing the same way as the rest of the packet 2 seconds ago. Anyway, shut your face. Yeah, I'm getting off the reel this time. Thanks to those who stayed around and watched this last little bit. Really appreciate it. True Mataholics.